Hello? Anybody there? Hi, Jennifer. Oh, hi, Jennifer. Thank you for joining. Let's wait and see who else can join us today. Hello. Hey, Marie. How are you? How's it going? Hi, Oksana. Hi from Sweden. That's so, I can't believe somebody from Sweden is on this live. That's so cool. What, can you tell me what time it is over there? Yes, yes. You didn't Bleeding by Rainbow. I You didn't miss much in the first one because I we had so many technical difficulties. So I'm glad you're here for this one. Hi, beautiful life. Hi, Jay Bior. I'm just prepping some things here while I wait for people to come in. It's so exciting to like see people come in. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me? Like, I don't know, put like what's a good emoji to put? Thumbs up. Put a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thank you, Bleeding Rainbow. It's my background is real, so it's not like AI. But it's a what's it called? It's wall decals. I have a weird obsession with Paris, but like a romanticized version of Paris, if you guys know what I mean. Like the one from like Emily in Paris, you know how they like make it like all romantic, fashion, food. I like that part. So I have a lot of Paris-esque, Eiffel Tower-esque things in my house. Anastasia, you can hear me? Yes. I kind of wish I could hear you guys. You know what I mean? But I know that's a little harder to do, to have everybody like be in the chat and like actually talk to each other. I don't know. Yay, you can hear me. Oh, I think I'm slowing down the chats a little bit today just because I'm trying not to overwhelm my computer too much because I think that's what happened last time. I think I overwhelmed it too much and it was like going nuts. So I've slowed down the chats today to see if that will help. So sorry, you guys kind of have to wait. to make a comment. Because last time it was like it was it was a lot. Okay. All right. Let's give it a few more minutes to see if anybody else wants to join us and then we can start. I'm prepping the files right now to what we're gonna talk about. So we will see. So if you have any questions, like I would start kind of prepping them now and then I'll answer questions at the end of this live. If you have any content related questions, I can answer them, or at least try to, because I'm not really like not a professional yet. Bleeding Rainbow, what do you mean by as a single lady? Did you have a question about me being a single lady? Is the question, are you miserable as a single lady? Ina, Sarah, I am. Thank you for asking. What a kind question. You want the truth or do you want the? Just kidding. I'm okay. I'm feeling good today. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling so good, so I kind of had to reschedule my this live. But I'm feeling a lot better today. Yeah. But thank you for asking. How is everybody else doing? Anybody have any like? What are you guys doing? Any plan? I know it's not the weekend yet, but any anything interesting happening? Anything you guys want to talk about? Ah, okay. Good for you. Going to the gym? Okay, I'm gonna give like maybe 5 more minutes. Hello, Nishu. Marie, nice. How does it feel to see your channel? Beautiful Life had a question. How does it feel to see your channel blow up after the one video? To be honest, it was a little overwhelming because I wasn't expecting it to blow up, honestly. Um, I just made that video just to make it and see what happened, and this happened. So it was a little overwhelming the first like week, but then after the high, I felt like, okay, let's get serious because when it comes to going viral is kind of like the easy part, right? You go viral, you get noticed, but you have to keep the attention of people that saw your video. You have to keep the attention. That's the hard part. Keeping people's attention is the hard part. Going viral, anybody can go viral. But how do you keep people coming back? How do you keep viewers, coming back? That's the hard part. The hard part isn't going viral. The hard part is the actual work of keeping up with the virality. So, but it feels good. I like it. I mean, it's helped my life a lot. So, yeah. Deanne, I'm great. Just got off. Just got off of a cruise to the Bahamas. Nice, nice. That's very nice. Good for you. Okay. I think we are ready to start. Are you guys ready to start? Put another. Okay, so let's just do what I did last time. If you are a content creator and you want to learn content creation, if you want to learn how to edit videos, things like that, just put like a heart and then we'll start from there. Oh, also for those of you who are confused by the title, it says like take two. Um, I did this like maybe a week and a half ago and it didn't work out very well. We had a lot of technical difficulties. So I'm doing this again. That's why it says take two. Because I had to go back and literally learn how to screen share on this thing. So, anyways. So yeah, so put a heart if you are a content creator and you want to learn how to edit videos. I'm just rearranging some websites to show you guys, and we will start. Ines, that's really good to hear. Thank you. Aw, thank you, beautiful life. I want to start my channel, but need to learn. Yeah. Thank you, Juana. I'm sorry if Junia. Sorry. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Do you still do Nishu? Do you still do part-time projects? I do. I do actually have a call tomorrow about a job, so I'm excited about a possible job. Creator but want to build technical skills. Yes, that's fixed. That's the thing. So before we start, creator before but want to start. Hi from Norway. Hi Mary. Hi Mary, you're back. You were here last time. I'm so happy you're back. So you know what happened last time, right, Mary? We know we had a little issue. Um, so I will tell you guys something. I was gonna do a video about this, but I'll say it here. Exclusive. So oh thank you. Thank you, Nishu. So I I went to school for video production, right? It's what I have a degree in. My official name of my title of my degree is actually called mass multimedia communications, but I focused on video production. So this actually is a question. I'm trying to figure out who. Okay, fixed asked this question, so I'm answering fixed. Like I'm adding on to fixed like questions. So the thing about me going to school was the fact that I knew all the technical things about editing, producing, shooting, lighting, camera work, how to put a team together, how to get connections and things like that. I knew all the technical stuff about video production because I went to school for it. Marie, I can if that's something people are interested. I can offer that. So I knew all the technical stuff. The hardest part for me was what content I wanted to make or put out there. So that's the thing. There are people out there who are so creative, who are so passionate, they want to do it so badly, but but they don't have the technical abilities. And this is kind of what I wanted to do here is give you guys the technical ability to make anybody can learn how to edit a video. You don't have to spend how much did I spend? Oh my god, am I really about to admit this? I spent maybe like $40,000 a year. No, $20,000 a year to learn how to edit video. Yeah. Anyways, so that's the thing I wanted to teach today um is just how to edit very basic videos. So again, thank you guys all for coming. We're gonna start right now. As people pop in, I think it'll be fine. Okay. This is the part I had a hard time with last time. I'm gonna try to share my screen. Hopefully it works this time. The video is going to be lagging a little bit. So what I can do is stop the video from doing that. If you guys find that annoying, like the video is lagging, you guys find that annoying, I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that right now. But as long as you can see the screen, that's all that matters. I'm sorry about the lagging video. The thing about going live is that I don't think my computer is like powerful enough to actually do lives. I think that's my problem. Maybe I should go to maybe I should use my phone to for you guys to see me and then do it on here. I don't know. But anyways. All right, let's get started. I can ramble, guys. I'm a rambler. Iridu, yes. Yes, it's going to be saved now. Last time it was not saved because I just wasn't happy with it. But yes, but this time it's going to be saved because I know what I'm doing. Iridu. Hi, Winifred. Iridu. I know you, Winifred. I know you. Iruru, sorry. Yes, I'm on a laptop. I'm on a Mac laptop. Okay, so let's get started. So editing, just a little bit of sincerity that you might need a separate camera to go live. I think I do need a separate camera to go live. I think you're right. But I hope you guys don't find the lagging too annoying. Sorry. Okay, so I just wanted to start off with the basics. These are all free editing tools that you guys can use to edit your videos. So what I use right now, I use this. This is what I use. So you guys can see, this is my last video if you guys can see that, but I'll just do this. Here, I'll do that. So this is what I use to edit my videos. This is Final Cut Pro. It's from Apple. And I have had this one since I studied this actually in school. I studied how to use Apple software in school. When I was in school, Final Cut Pro was like the big thing. Every industry was using it. Now the industry uses DaVinci to edit their videos. And that's a very complicated editing system. I can't even touch it. So this is what I use. I use Final Cut Pro, but I wanted to show you guys these websites for where you can use it for free. For me, Final Cut Pro costs about $250. And I actually bought it a long time ago because I've always wanted to do content creation. Yes, Winifred. DaVinci is very complicated, and I don't even want to touch it. That's why only like the big dogs use it for like feature films and TV shows and things like that. So these are just like websites and resources that you guys can use for free if you want to edit video. And so one is iMovie. Here's the iMovie one. I have iMovie on my computer. my thing was, I said this last time, if you want to have iMovie, you might as well just get Final Cut Pro because iMovie is like the baby sister of Final Cut Pro. I say that because it's like it's a baby sister because it's it's kind of like a little bit. It's not fully grown yet. It has limitations. It has it has things like that. So you might as if you want to use iMovie, you can use it, but you might as well just get Final Cut Pro because it's the same tool, but it's Final Cut Pro is just more like grander and more you have more options and more ways to be creative versus just using iMovie. So if you don't want to use iMovie, if you don't want to use any Apple products, you can use Clipchamp. Yeah, Clipchamp from Microsoft. If you have a Mac, if you have a Windows computer, you could use CapCut. It's a really good one. TikTok uses this a lot. So you can use CapCut, a very easy, simple tool to use. CapCut uses more like templates and stuff. The thing about Final Cut Pro is that there's not really templates for you to use. There's like templates, but there's like very little templates, you know? And then we have Vimeo, which is another free good one. I've never used this one before, so I'm not really sure how it works, but it looks pretty interesting. But there's a lot of free video editing tools out there. You just kind of have to just look for it. And the reason why I put this up is because they all kind of work the same. Every video editor has about the same type of editing tools and things you need. So yeah, I just use Clip. Yes, if sorry. If Clipchamp works for you, do it. Do what works for you. The one thing I will also say about content creation is that you don't have to spend a lot of money on it, and you don't have to buy the fanciest things, and you don't have to do a lot of the you don't have to, unless if you want to improve the quality of your videos or your quality of editing, obviously I would recommend spending money on it. Exactly. Clipchamp is good for simple editing. Yeah, exactly. But if you want to just have the basics down, if you just want to make simple videos, like chatty videos like I do, then I wouldn't, even bother trying to spend that much money onto. Which ones are best for long form content would be Premiere and Adobe. I mean, Adobe and Premiere are the same thing. Long form content would be for Premiere and Final Cut Pro. Those are great for long form content because again, with Premiere you have everything that you could possibly need to create content. Everything is there. But with Clipchamp, Vimeo, CapCut, that's very limiting. So depending on it also depends on what kind of content you make. The videos I make, you can edit with, CapCut, Clipchamp, and things like that. You can edit the kind of videos I make on them. So, okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and just close these so we can have better access. So I need to work on short form content / reels. If you want to do short, I think I talked about this in the last slide, but if you want to do short form content, I would go to TikTok if you would like faster growth. It's okay, you're good. You're actually just in time because we're now gonna do the actual tutorial. So if you want to just make shorts, go to TikTok. If you want to just make reels, go to Instagram. YouTube is not, I always say this, YouTube is not the best. YouTube is still working on a lot of things when it comes to shorts. So I would go to TikTok, which is better for. Speaking of TikTok, did you guys hear that they deleted a bunch of music? Oh my goodness. How are people going to find music now? You're not late, Magata. You're good. Thank you for joining. I love Filmora and CapCut. Yeah, Filmora is good too. Filmora is amazing. Okay, let's get started. but you guys can see my screen. You guys know what's going on. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm just gonna teach you when you're creating content. I'm just gonna teach you like what you should look for on your screen, right? So I'm just gonna start at the very. I'm gonna start at the left, like right here. Okay, this is just stuff I've worked on. You guys want to see a little like behind the scenes? This is the last video I worked on. This is previous videos I worked on. The Man of 2024 video, child free video, Christmas vlog. Here, you guys can see a little bit of what my what my timeline looks like. Oh, look, I'm wearing the same sweater from the video. Yeah, look. Yeah, see how my timeline looks crazy. This vlog, this is how you guys are seeing like the behind the scenes of what vlogs look like. When you see your favorite vloggers like vlogging their life, this is what most of their timelines look like. So how long were you making content before blowing up? I started officially making content in 2018, but I was very like up and down about it. Hi Kay. I was very like this about it. I wasn't consistent. I would make a video every like 6 months. I would make a video every once a month sometimes. So that's how much I've been doing this. And then there's okay, now let's go to the live tutorial option. And then we're just gonna start. So when you first start, here's what you should look for when it comes to your video creation. So you have where you'll see everything you've worked on, right? If you haven't worked on anything, nothing here will show. And this is just my this part is called the library. So this is everything that you will see that you've ever worked on or will work on and stuff like that. And then if you break it down, what editing software would you suggest for day in the life vlogs? Final Cut Pro or Premiere? Because that's more long form content. And I would suggest Final Cut Pro or Premiere. So, because you could use a lot of the tools in it. So just so everybody knows, here's a major difference between Final Cut Pro and Premiere, right? Premiere is Adobe, right? And under Adobe, there is Photoshop, Premiere, After Effects, all of these like different kinds of tools you can use for content creation. And then the thing that Adobe does is that they give you like, it's called the iCloud. So you have access to the iCloud, which means everything connects to your editing. Everything, Photoshop connects, After Effects connects, your videos connect, everything like that connects to your editing. So with that, you have to pay like a monthly subscription fee. I think it's like $40 to $50 a month. But it's kind of up to your discretion if you want to, if it's worth it to pay $50 a month to edit videos. But then you have access to everything that Adobe has to offer underneath your content creation for the videos. And then with Premiere Pro with Final Cut Pro, you only pay like a one-time $250 fee, and you have Final Cut for the rest of your like existence, basically. And the thing about Final Cut Pro is that even if you buy right now, my Final Cut Pro is from 2017, but they keep updating it every day, and it keeps popping up. So they keep updating it. So it's not like it's out of date or anything. Anything new, any features, they update it automatically through my like cloud account, and then they send it to my computer, and I'm good to go. So, but I only have to pay one-time fee of $250, and I'm good to go. So that's the big difference between Adobe and Final Cut Pro. What tips would you give to someone who wanted to do YouTube full-time? Oh, that's really tough. I think I said this last time, but in order to do full-time YouTube, you need obviously you need savings or support, financial support. And in any shape or form. The way I was able to go YouTube without working is that I had unemployment. I had unemployment for about 2 months, 3 months before I started create content again. That's how I was able to do it. So you need financial support if you want to go full time, because how are you going to pay your bills? That's a big thing. But if you do want to go full time on YouTube, you have to be able to have passion for the work. And you have to have patience for the work. So, because the passion part is you want to do it, you want to create videos, you want to be here, you want to talk to people, you want to connect with people. Of course, you want to make money because there is a lot of money from YouTube. And then the patience part is you have to be willing to create content that will probably not be viewed. And you have to do that over and over and over and over and over and over again for a couple of years before something hits and before the algorithm is like, hey, this person actually makes good content, watch their videos. So you have to be able to like grind for a couple of years before you actually become full-time. So, okay. Hopefully that answered your questions. If you have any more, I'll answer as I go. Okay. So these are things to look for when it comes to editing. You have the library portion here, and you have how you want to see everything in your library. I have all my videos here. And then right now I'm just working off of this. So I just want to see the live tutorial thing that I made. And then when you first open up Final Cut Pro or any tool that you're using, it should have a bunch of options at the top. What you want to do is click this, go to new, go to, with Final Cut Pro, there's projects, events, library. Your library is like the overarching folder that all your projects will live in, right? And then your event will live in the library, if that makes sense. So anything, if I want to do like a vlog, day in the life vlog, I will put that in my library. And then of course, these are all the settings that you want. I just leave the settings as it is. I don't even touch any sort of the settings because it's like the default setting. Unless you're trying to create like a shorts kind of thing, you can definitely change the format here. So you can go to vertical. You can make, if you want to make content for TikTok, if you want to make content for Square, like for Instagram feed, then you can like choose your own, you can customize it here. But I just leave it alone because I'm just trying to make YouTube videos. So I just leave it alone. And then that should be it. And then let's go back to file, new, project. Your project lives in your event. So you can put any product. Usually projects are good for like, I like to call projects scenes. Like if you have different scenes for any of your videos, I like to just put them all under project. And then here is my project for live tutorial. So that's what I did. Right now it's empty because I haven't added anything, because I will show you guys how to add stuff in a bit. This is your viewer. So this is where you'll be seeing all of whatever it is you're creating. This is your I call it the creative box, where you can do all kinds of things in here. You can change the text on stuff. You can change the gradings on stuff. You can change the lighting on stuff. So you can do that. And then this is the most important part of your editing software, is the timeline. So this is the timeline, and this is where you're gonna put all the stuff. Did you guys remember that timeline I just showed you guys? That's where you put all of the stuff that you want to show on this viewer. So, and then once you have that figured out, you can just you want to start putting in what you want to edit. So those would include video. So I'm just gonna go to import. So I'm gonna go to file, import media, or you can also drag and drop. You can also like just look for things manually. I like to drag and drop, but this is a good way to teach you guys. Actually, I'm gonna just drag and drop because that's just the long way of doing it. So I have my videos pop up here. I'm just gonna show you guys like maybe 3 videos. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in there, and then I'm gonna put my sound effect in here. And then those are my videos. These are just random videos that I've shot for a vlog, but I never did. So this is just me out on the town shooting shooting a video. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're just going to, let's say that, can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear the video? I don't think I want you guys to hear the video. It's so annoying. Yeah, you can. I think it's annoying, right? I'm gonna see if I can like mute it. I just think it's kind of weird. Okay, you should be able to hear it now. Okay. Okay, so how I enter my videos into the timeline, I just drag it and pop it in there. So you can edit videos in 2 ways, right? You can edit on the timeline, which is what I like to do, where I just drag the entire footage and then drag it onto this timeline, and then I edit from here. I do this, or I press the B and do that, or I like to just trim it like this. You can either edit on the timeline, or you can edit. Oh, frick! It's doing that thing again. Okay. Or you can just do this too. You can like select the scenes that you want in the event. So, and then here I have 2 separate things here. Okay. So there's that. Let me just play it so I can show you guys. 2 back to back, 2 scenes back to back. And then let's say that I want this to be a little shorter. I just do that. Boom. And then I'm actually gonna add another scene here. Same scene on the bus. And then again, I just like to trim it this way. And then that. And I just like to do that. So yeah, let's just, oh shit. Sorry, I cursed. But we're all adults here, right? So yeah, just 3 little shots. Boom. Okay, this one might be a little too long. 3 little shots. Okay, so let's say that you want to remove a sound, right? Besides how I just did that, you can just with Final Cut, you just right click, detach audio, and then you can remove the sound that way. That's one way to remove the sound. So I'm gonna do it for all of it. Edit, detach audio, and then I can just remove the sound. Edit, detach audio, and then I can remove the sound. And then, of course, like let's say I want to put like music on here. There are 2 ways you can add music. There are, why are you guys all going? Come back. What is the difference between the trim tool and the one where you drag it? So the one I was just using was this was the selection tool. It just lets you, well, you can use it to like select whatever you want, and then this is just the default version of the select tool, if that makes any sense. So you can just use this to kind of like freeform your selection, right? And then with the trim tool kind of lets you choose like which scene you want to have. You see how I'm like, dragging it and it's just kind of letting me choose which scenes I want to cut or remove from that particular clip, depending on how long it is. So yeah. And then I guess this is a good way to kind of go over um what's it called? Each option, I guess. Select, I already did it. It helps you select each clip. And then the trim tool, I just did that. Yeah, hopefully that made sense. Position, it just helps you like move. You can do this to move your videos. And then range selection. This one helps you choose which you use the range selection mostly if you want to export any video just to export it. So for one thing I do is I work with sponsors, and sometimes they just want me to, oh, you guys are getting a little behind the scenes here, but so with the thing with sponsors is that they want you to just send them the sponsored version of the video because they could care less about the rest of the video, right? They just want to see the selection that you guys, the portion of the video that has to do with the promo. So what you can do with the range tool here is that you can just, if you're about to export the video, you just go to, so here's how to export a video. Go to File, Share, Export, File, and that's how you do it. And then if you want to just choose a certain part to export, that's when you choose the range selection. So it'll only export this portion of the video when I'm ready to export it. So this is all it'll show me. It won't like export all of it, just this portion. So that's what you use the range tool for. And that's what the sponsors want, is they just want to see that video, the promotion, not the video. Okay, let's go back to select. The blade tool is if you just want to cut easily through each scene or through each clip. You use the blade tool for that. And then the zoom, obviously, zoom in, zoom out. We'll zoom in, zoom out of your timeline. So you can zoom in super, super tight to see if any clips are weird, if you need to put text over something, if you need to remove any black lines, which is right here. This is a black line right here. And then I don't really know much about the hand tool. I don't really use this one much. So those are the ones I use mostly. And then let's go into the effects portion. So let's do the effects. The effects are like sound, music, graphics. Graphics are one of the hardest parts of content creation because it takes so long to create those fancy transitions, those zooms, those, pop-ups. It takes so long, but it's really fun if you want to get super, super creative. It's really, really fun. So I already kind of chose which, you guys can hear that, which effect I wanted to use. I'm just going to mute this because it's really annoying. So as you guys just saw, I just dragged and dropped it in there. And then another thing is I have a Oh, you guys are getting behind the scenes stuff here. Um, let's see. I have a audio library folder right here. So this is where I have all my music lined up. The music I use is all it's all like no copyright infringement kind of music. And I highly suggest, if you are a content creator, please use no copyrighted music if you guys want to keep your videos monetized, if you want to keep your account in good standing with YouTube. Please, please, please use no copy. Don't be out here using Drake music, because your music, your video will get demonetized, aka you won't get any money. Don't be out here using Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is great. We love her, but she will get you demonetized. Definitely do not use Beyonce. Okay? Like, Beyonce will get you demonetized. Again, we love Beyonce over here too, but she will get you demonetized. I did a reaction video. So this is a really good example. So I'm sure you guys have seen those reaction videos where like creators react to like a new music video, a new song by an artist. I've done those kinds of videos, and I swear to God, I cannot monetize those videos because they're all copyrighted. So when you see creators get like tons and tons of views for their videos that they're reacting to when it comes to music or movies, chances are those videos are demonetized. They're not getting paid for those videos because they literally cannot, because Sony or Universal or any of these big dog recording companies literally strike those videos because of the sound. So please, I'm begging you guys, if you guys want to be in good standing with YouTube, if you guys want to be paid for your work, one of the easiest ways to avoid that, don't use copyrighted content. Don't use content that mostly doesn't belong to you. Don't use content that YouTube will flag as like, oh, you can't use this. You can't use this. So what I do with my video, when it comes to finding music that I want to work with, I literally go onto YouTube and type in no copyrighted music. And there's a tons of options out there for you guys to use. So please, please, I'm begging you. I will say this again. If you want to be in good standing with YouTube, if you want to get monetized, if you want to get paid for your work, a way to avoid that, don't use Beyonce, don't use Taylor Swift, don't use Drake, don't use Lil Nas, don't use da-da-da-da. So that I only bring up Lil Nas X because you guys can see a little Nas X sound here. How do you find free copyrighted footage? I use this website. It's called Pexels.com. Oh shit, sorry, I spelled it wrong. That's what I use to find like videos copyrighted on non-copyrighted footages. You can use those websites because it's just creators uploading their footage. What you have to do though with that website though is you have to you do need to give them credit in the video. So if you're using any sort of non-copyrighted music, just make sure you give people credit just so they can get some recognition for their work. And that's the thing. Sometimes YouTube makes this so you don't have to give credit because they already worked with like the creator and and things like that. So this is where I get my music. So yeah, if you guys took anything away from me, is do not use copyrighted movies, content, music, nothing. Just use birds chirping in the background music. I don't know. Use lo-fi music. I don't know. So yeah, so also use Pexels.com for any footage and stuff like that. Okay, so this is my audio library. I have all kinds of music that I like to use. This is used sound. Of course, you can also, the thing about music too is like you can also you can also buy your music. You can go to there's a site called Epidemic Sounds or something that you can buy music copyrighted. Those are fine to use because you paid for it. So you have the right to use it because you paid for it. So, um, but if you guys don't want to pay for music, just literally type in non-copyrighted music on Google, YouTube, and you'll find it. Um, oh, Pexel. Sorry, did I spell that wrong? I just use it and just edit the file so my child. What do you mean edit? So my child is. What does that mean? Okay, spell the T, Raptor. You get the full version of Final Cut Pro through the free trial. I wonder if you can use AI music, for example. Beautiful Life. I honestly wouldn't risk it because these companies are smart. They know how to get around this stuff. I honestly just don't risk it. I don't risk it. When I did my little Nas reaction video and YouTube was like, can't put ads on this video because it's copyrighted. I was like, okay. So, I mean, I think the thing is, in general, you should aim. This is another really good advice I like to give is, in general, when it comes to content creation, you should aim to have as much of your own content as possible. Because at the end of the day, you will make money from your own content. Like you don't have to worry about it getting flagged. You don't have to worry about it like getting taken because you own your own content. It's like again, I'm going to use a musical reference, but it's like owning your own masters. Like you own your own content. Like nobody can really come and take that away from you. Let's say YouTube goes down tomorrow. You can literally just re-upload your videos on another website, and put it on TikTok or whatever. So you have your own. So you should try to have your own content as much as possible, even though I know that's a little hard sometimes. So. But I know there's been a lot of successful YouTubers who don't use their own content and they make really good, content and they make money. So, but that's just that's my little like spiel because just use your own content as much as you can. Okay, music. So I'm just gonna choose this one and then put it on the timeline. And then I'm gonna just turn it. You can just hover over. You can either turn the volume down here, like at the upper right, or you can come here and do it. Yeah. I think I'm going to. Oh, I just added a file that has Charlotte Return Exchange expires every couple of weeks. Oh my goodness! Look at you finding a way around it. You are bad, Rafterman. It's like how a lot of us have like accounts. Should I admit this on a live? Is this gonna like haunt me later? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Never mind. But Rafterman, that's tricky. You found your way. You found a way around it. That's good. Good for you. I'm trying to like cut okay, so I'm just gonna use B to trim this or to cut this. And then oh shit. A. I'm thinking of maybe you guys can help me with this. I'm thinking of like having a little not I don't want to say a sticker book or like a book or like is it a magnet or something? Like something you can put on your computer that kind of gives you shortcuts. How to use your shortcuts, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like a little shortcut key thing where you can like I'm thinking of just like providing that for people or even selling it to like so you could just take it and put it on your computer and then you can have a little shortcut thing. I don't know. If that makes sense, you guys tell me. Oh yeah, let's add text to this. Let's just add a random text. So here are your options. So this is where you can have your footage and then any sort of effects that you want. to use. And then here are the like text and stuff in the, you see Final Cut Pro has a lot of pre-made text for you, a lot of templates for you to use. I don't like these. Rafferman, I use my cell phone. I use my phone. Where is my phone? I don't have my phone here. But I use my cell phone. I use a it is a good idea, Inez. It is a good idea, but I don't want to promote like it's a good idea, but I'm just really careful about like finding ways around. I don't know. I'm not saying that you should do it or not do it. It is a good idea. So oh, I use my phone. I use an iPhone 13 or like the regular version of an iPhone 13. And that's what I use to shoot my videos. But the thing about it is I use the back camera. The back camera has the best footage, HD footage that you could ever have on an iPhone. So I know it's kind of hard to not see yourself when you're creating your video, but you guys want to know a little trick that I use? I have Bluetooth on my phone and on my TV. So the way I see myself is I connect that Bluetooth. It's called what's it called? It's called Mirror on my phone. So I use Mirror, and then I just mirror my footage to my TV, and I can see my myself on the TV as I'm recording because I'm using the back camera. So my thing is, guys, I'm trying really hard to avoid getting an actual camera because it's really expensive. So I'm trying to like ride through with this phone as much as possible. So just, yeah. Do you use a microphone or a phone? I use a microphone. I can show you guys okay, so these are the microphones I use. So I plug these two things in my, this is the plug and this is the receiver, and I just put it on and I use it that way. So that's what I use for it. The iPhone's microphone is not, it doesn't really give you the best sound. So I use that. So here are the all kinds of like titles and stuff you can use. What I like to use, I like to do the build in, build out one, and then I go to custom. So this is the one you can add your own effect to, and I just like to add that to my video, and then I'm back to this, and then I zoom in. I really like doing lives, guys. This is fun. I love talking to you all in real time. But do you guys like this though? Like, is this good? Is this good? I don't know if it's valuable. Like, is it better to just do more like, should I do like more content based videos on live, or should I do more like we choose a topic of the day and just talk about it? Like, what do you guys think? Why can't I'm trying to zoom into this. Okay, let me just put a zoom. Okay. Are you using a ring light or just natural room? Oh, I wish my room would give me this good of a light. I'm using a ring light. I also have another light that I use for my phone. I use this thing too. For those of you that don't know, this is the Alex Earl light. It's Alex Earl. Alex Earl is a very popular TikToker. She like literally blew up like 2 years ago. She has like millions upon millions of followers right now on TikTok. And she uses this light. It's only called Alex Earl light because this is what she uses for her videos, and it's really, really good. Let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, so maybe I should just. Okay, so maybe I need that. Does that make a difference? I don't even think that makes that big of a difference, to be honest. So I do have I have a ring light in the back right now. And then I also use this for more like portable shooting, like for more vlogs and stuff. So, oh God. I can't seem to like. Rafterman. Okay, you're coming out with the questions today. I love this. Thank you for asking all your questions. Okay. Okay, thank you, Ines. Okay, so Rafterman had questions. He or she said, they said, I don't know. Okay, sorry. Anyways, go. Um, do you ever script your videos or do you just kind of go for free form? I always mess up when I film myself. I have to start again. Okay. This is a very good question. I used to script my videos. When I was doing like celebrity type gossip type of content, when I did my iPhone review a couple years ago, I scripted that video. I don't script the videos anymore because my videos are considered more like talking head chatty kind of videos. So what I do is I write down my main points in my video for my video. So let's look at a video I recently did that I took notes on. Okay, I just did the what I spent in a week video. So this is my notebook. So I literally just write down all the points. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, anyways, this is the notebook I use. This notebook is from freaking Marshalls. And I just use it to like I make dots. I make pointers of what I'm going to talk about in each video. So I just kind of write my point. Like I write intro. I also like to write thumbnail at the top of my video notes because I forget to do thumbnail sometimes, which I did for my last video. I forgot to do a thumbnail. So, and then I just do the, I want to find a better example because that one's not very good. Oh yeah, okay. So for my text video, for my the text for my ex video, I just wrote down how we met, how he was, what he was like, and then ghosted me for the first time, ghosted me for the second time. So I just kind of make points that I'm going to talk about in each video, and then I just go from there. And then when I edit, I just skip the parts where I'm saying so, where I look on my screen, so that's what I do. I try very hard to like not edit so much in my videos and just kind of let my brain just take me where it needs to. But that's how I remember my stuff. It's just making points in my notes. Is that okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. For some reason I'm gonna have to restart my computer. Not the computer, the iPhone, my Final Cut Pro. These are really good questions. Thank you guys for asking. Thank you guys for like sticking to the topic of conversation. Because last time I was on here, some people were like, what happened in your divorce? Who is your, I was like, that's not what we're talking about, people. So thank you for sticking to the topic of conversation. Okay, I have to restart my computer. The best thing about Final Cut Pro is that I think Adobe does this too, is that it automatically saves your stuff. So yeah, Raptorman, that's the best way to go because I do it that way because it's more genuine and authentic because you're saying your thoughts instead of like pre-planning. Because if you have a script to stick to, you're very like uptight and you just want to get it right. So just get your thoughts out and then edit down what makes sense in the video. So if that makes sense. Okay, I had to restart my Final Cut Pro because it wasn't working. So I'm just gonna put a little text here. And then you go up here to edit and make it look all pretty. Vlog. I spelled vlog wrong. And I'm just gonna make this too. And then I'm gonna make it look pretty here. Let me guys, I think we're coming to the end of this. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. Let me know if you want me to do more lives. Let me know if you want to I can also do like a more behind the scenes kind of like content too on here, where I show you like maybe like how I did each video and how I came up with ideas for each videos or something like that, if that also helps. One thing you guys will learn about me is I am not a gatekeeper, guys. I will tell you anything you need to know if when you want to create content, because I want everybody to do this. I want everybody to make money. I want everybody to thrive. I want everybody to just live their best lives. So I will not be gatekeeping. Anything I learn, I will show. Sometimes things do take a little bit longer for me to post about or create, just because there's a lot of there's a lot of things I have to wait for confirmation of, like for example, like for sponsorships, I have to wait. There's a certain video that I need to make, but I have to wait to get confirmation from the sponsor, like things like that. But otherwise, I'm gonna tell you what I can, and because I want everybody to do what to just make content, create, put your stuff out there. If you have ideas in your head, just shoot, record, edit. Sometimes you don't even need to edit. There's this guy, Inez, I'll answer your question in a minute, but there's this guy on YouTube who literally just puts his camera up and he plays the guitar, an acoustic guitar, for all his fans, and they love it. And he's just like strumming on the guitar. Sometimes he has like original songs. Sometimes he's doing covers, and they freaking love it. And he doesn't really do much editing. Actually, I don't think he does any editing, actually. So that's what I mean. Like sometimes you don't even need to edit. Just post your stuff. Okay, Inez, I have a question regarding how you choose which content to go for. So this one is kind of hard to answer because it depends on what you like to talk about. My thing is there anything in your life that you can talk about forever? Like, is there something that you can just go on and on and on about? For example, for me, it's this is a very niche thing that I do, but I can talk about the royals. Especially the British royals. I can talk about the British royals for days. I can have a discussion for 3 hours about the British royals. Even more broader than that, I can talk about celebrities, celebrity gossip for a really, really long time because I love celebrity gossip. My dream actually is to be an entertainment reporter because I love talking about that stuff. So I can talk about it for days. But unfortunately, that stuff did not get a lot of views when I started content creation. What got views was talking about myself and my stories and my journey as I am. So if there is something that you can talk about and just sit in front of the camera and talk about for days and days and days and days, that's the content you should go for. Because if you'll like the reason why I say it is because you'll never run out of ideas. Let's say you like talking about money or saving money, right? You'll never run out because you love talking about it. You'll never run out of talking about it because you love it. For me, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. I will never run out of, unless I'm dead, I will never run out of things to talk about when it comes to talking about myself. Right? If you like books, can you talk about a certain book forever? Another thing I can talk about forever is Harry Potter, because I love Harry Potter. I can talk. Oh my God, that's endless content from me right there. I can go on and on about my favorite books, what I didn't like, why I thought Voldemort was trash, why I thought Dumbledore is the best thing ever made in a book or a movie, why I think some of the movies are awful. I can just go on and on about Harry Potter. So choose something that you can talk about forever. And that's what you should make content on. So sorry, that was a long way of answering your question. So, okay, I think, and then to export, so I added the text for you guys. I added the music. We did a little sound effect. And yeah, let me just play this wacky ass video I just made. I don't even know. This is not very good, but I hope you guys got something out of it. Oh, that was a cute little, that was cute. I like the little wing. Yes. Another thing about content is, and choosing what type of content you want to talk about, is that that's why it's always a good idea to have different kinds of content to talk about, because some of their stuff will not get views for a really long time. So you might want to pivot. I would personally stay away from, like, if you like beauty, you might want to try to have another perspective of beauty content, because beauty content is so, it's everywhere, right? Beauty, fashion, all that stuff. That's everywhere. Everybody's doing beauty fashion content. And I know that a lot of people love that stuff and they could talk about it for day, but you might want to think of another creative way to do beauty content so that you can get views. Maybe you do makeovers for people. Like maybe you like go over to your friend's house and do makeovers for them. Or maybe you go to a stranger's. Maybe you have your own little beauty company that you want to like start. Maybe take us on a journey through your beauty company. And this is how you're coming out with it. You're coming up with ideas. You're doing this for it. And then in order to practice how to do beauty stuff, you're practicing on your friends. You're giving tutorials on how to start beauty. You know what I mean? So things like that. You have to kind of find another way besides like sitting in front of the camera and applying makeup, because it's already, I don't want to use the word oversaturated because I hate that word, but you have to find a way to get the best views as possible, on each video. And that usually that means bringing something different to the table. Yeah, I was wondering how not to feel pressure just to do one thing because you get more views. That's what your audience knows you for. But I guess yes, exactly, Naz. You have to just test anything out. You never know. Maybe your second passion is books, like me. Maybe your second passion is books, and you start talking about books and uploading stuff about books and talking about books. And then you get another audience that really loves to talk about books too, So you just have to keep trying different things, and not necessarily, you can try different things in different ways, So yeah. Like for instance, Caleb Hammer, I think is his name. Like Caleb Hammer started out as a financial advice channel, right? He wanted to give financial advice and like help people learn how to budget their money. But he came up with another way to give financial advice, was have people come on his show and talk about their finances. So it's just different ways of doing things. I think that's the era of YouTube that we're going in right now, is we're having different ways of doing things. Just do something different and it'll catch up. I promise you. I promise it'll catch. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just quit this. I think I got most of you guys. I think if you guys have any more questions, maybe we'll do like another 10 minutes and then we're good. Let me know if you, maybe these days, maybe my next live, I'll do like what should I talk about on lives next? And then we'll choose what to talk about next. Okay. So I'm just gonna, I forgot. Did I show you guys how to export? Okay, so this is how you export. Let's say I'm done with this silly video. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to File, Share, Export File, and then I can just hit Next and export that way. And then let's say you guys want to do thumbnails in your Final Cut Pro. The easiest way to do thumbnails is, of course, shooting a thumbnail. It's super important. The easiest way to actually get your thumbnail is to go to File, Share, and then Save Current Frame. And this is how you get a thumbnail. So I'm just going to call it thumbnail, live tutorial thumbnail. Yeah, live tutorial thumbnail, and you guys it'll automatically save as a PNG, and then you can have a thumbnail right there. So very easy. Any other questions? Where did Rafferman go? Did Rafferman leave us? You were asking me such good questions. Beginning is a bus. Yes, just hey, Organic Black, welcome. I think did you just join us? Do you have any questions? I'm gonna post this up later. You can watch it in the playback, but let me know if you have any questions. We're just about done. I honestly don't know if this was helpful, guys. I'm trying. I'm sorry if you guys found it lame and not very helpful. Oh, I guess I can stop sharing my screen now. Hey, Vibe Nation. We're just about ending. Let me know if you have any questions about content creation. Let me know. Yeah, guys, the thing about my computer is I don't think it's powerful enough to do lives. I think it's just so weird. So you can watch the playback. If you have any questions, let me know. Because we're about to Oh, thank you, Roland. You're so sweet. I know you. I see you in my my community chats. Thank you. You're so sweet. You got yes, you guys. I do have a Stanley Cup. Oh my God! Organic Black. You did not have to do that. Thank you. That's so cool. Thank you. Wait, how do I? Thank you. You literally did not have to do that, but really, I'm very appreciative. You're amazing. Thank you. What equipment do you suggest you start with? I will. Do you have any you have any questions for me? You can ask any questions and I'll add it to my Q&A folder. What equipment do I suggest? I would suggest using anything you have if you're starting out, if that makes sense. For instance, right? Let's say I didn't have a phone, because that's what I used to edit. Let's say I didn't have a phone, or I didn't have a good phone, right? I would use my webcam. Because I'm doing more chatty videos, I would use my webcam to record. Even though the quality is not the best, I would use my webcam. No, seriously, Organic Black. Thank you. But you have to use what you have when you're starting out. You don't have to buy like a $500 camera. You don't have to buy the latest and greatest Rode mic, okay? Or Rode. Is it called Rode or Rode? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Those giant mics I have. Okay. Anyways, you just start with the equipment you have. The equipment I use is an iPhone 13. I use the back camera, which has the best 80 HD camera. People forget about the back. People forget about the back camera because they can't see themselves. You know what I mean? So they use the selfie camera instead. But the back camera has the best quality of video that you could ever use. Okay. And then I use these mics. I can send you guys the link. This is the mics I use to record. Right now I'm using this mic for talking. But when I'm recording, this is the mic I use to record. It's cheap. It's from Amazon, $20. So that's the equipment. Vibe Nation, use your back camera. Here, I'll be back. I'll be back. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so I got my phone. This is my phone. This is the phone that I use to edit my videos, right? This is the iPhone. This is the iPhone 13 from 2001, I think. I don't remember. But this is what I use. So I'm telling you guys, The back camera is the best quality video you will ever use on an iPhone. It's the best, I'm telling you. So what I do is it's hard to see myself when I'm filming, right? So I already talked about this earlier. But what I do is I use the mirror thing. This mirror, oh wait. I use the mirror thing. This mirror option. So you see it says it says Rose Studio, which is what I named my apartment. My studio building. Um so screen mirroring. Did I say 2001? I meant 2021, sorry. Um so I okay, I'm gonna just do it. So I use turn on the camera. Oh no, that's so I turn on the camera, turn on the back camera, right? Oh, look at that, little behind the scenes. Um, and then I go here, and then I mirror, and then I choose Rose Studio, and that would mirror the footage straight onto my TV, and that's how I can see myself recording. Because I obviously can't see myself um, when I'm recording with the back screen. But the quality is worth it if you guys you can mirror your phone to either a computer or to your TV. Like my TV is bigger, so I like to see myself in it. So, and a lot of if you guys if I show you guys the bloopers, it's all like me looking to my left because I'm looking at the TV to make sure my video is still recording and things like that. So, yeah, no, seriously, that use that mirror tool, use the mirror tool, and use the back camera. It'll do you a lot. So, um, oh, I keep running out of footage. Um, let's what I think I have like maybe 20 gigs on my phone. No, 50 gigs on my phone, I think. What I do is I upload everything to a cloud and then I remove it from my phone. That's what I do. So, any other questions? Like I'm honestly having so much fun chatting with you guys that like I don't want to leave, but I have to go to the store and get groceries. Unless I want to eat pizza for the rest of this week, because that's all I have. Question. How do you deal with pressure of familiar member having everything together? Okay, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna just take a picture of that question. Beautiful life. Do you want me to answer it now or wait till um my Q&A? Let me know. Any other questions? I'm not organic black. I'm Togolese. I'm from Togo. Togo is a very tiny, 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 tiny nation near it borders Ghana. Has less than 10 million people. So, can you tell me the best time to upload a video? Yes. So, general answer. Yeah, it's no one. Most people haven't heard of it. It's so tiny. um, so the general answer I can give when it comes to uploading when it comes to what a good time to upload a video. YouTube is international AF, right? Oh yeah, I'm glad you know somebody from Togo. Anyways, YouTube is international AF, right? It doesn't really matter what time you post, right? Because once you upload a video, YouTube will just send it out and just will send it out, and then it doesn't really matter. What you do want to figure out is when you start building an audience, is when your audience is available most of the time to upload for them. So you have to figure out when your audience is mostly available. YouTube will tell you all of that in the analytics tool box. So maybe that's what I'll do next on my live, is like take you guys through the analytics. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe you guys will find that useful. Because YouTube has a lot of analytics tools you can use. So that's the answer, is figure out when your audience is available to watch your videos. They're really your audience could be available at like 10 a.m. on a weekday, and you want to upload a video for them. So generally, it literally doesn't matter. I know that some, like I think like TikTok is a good time you can upload videos. Thank you, Ema. Hi, thank you. I know that TikTok has a good time you can upload, but with YouTube, it doesn't matter. Just figure out when your specific audience will, just figure out when your specific audience is available to actually view your videos. So when will I have no idea. Maybe next week. All right. I really do have to go get food, guys. But it was nice to see you all, or talk to you all. Thank you. You too. Let me know. Yes. Hopefully you found them helpful. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully they were helpful. Thank you. Thank you again for the gift. That was super nice of you. I will see you guys next time. Yeah, if you guys want to go back and rewatch this and like leave me any more questions and comments and stuff, I can answer them. So have a good one, guys. See you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Mary. You are. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I was about to leave too. Thank you, Marie. Oh, hey! Do you like Inez? Can you tell I love France? Can you tell I love France? Like, can you tell I love France? Am I making it obvious? All right. Thank you guys for the super chats. You guys are so nice. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.